Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. And guys, XRP is back on the move, up about 9% today. Trading volume coming after Ethereum right now. And you know what's crazy about this is that Bitcoin's trading volume in the last 24 hours is at about roughly $8 billion. So if we actually look at this, I believe that XRP might be on course to flip Ethereum and Bitcoin's 24-hour trading volume. The craziest thing about all of this, though, is that if we go over here to Fiat Leak and we look at the XRP trades, I mean, this thing is hitting almost 1 million trades in the past minute. Look at how wild XRP is. I mean, this is insane to me. But this is what's been happening in the last couple days. I mean, the trades on XRP have been absolutely insane. The day that we got the announcement, I think that there was well over, I want to say there was like well over 2 to 5 million trades in the past minute. But this thing is going crazy, and I've been watching it, and I've just been like almost in disbelief. Kind of makes you speechless to see how crazy XRP is. In terms of today versus, just a week ago when everyone was losing hope and they were just like, why am I even holding XRP? But this is also why I say, time is the biggest shakeout to the retail sector. You have to be patient. I would argue that there's a lot of people FOMOing into XRP today that were holders a year ago. And again, a lot of them probably sold their XRP to jump into meme coins, to jump into this, that. Well, guess what? Today, XRP is still up about 9%, up about almost 64% in the last 7 days. A lot of people are still underwhelmed with the price action, but I want you guys to understand that this price action is just beginning, and it actually kind of looks like XRP is building out a little floor here around 70 cents. Is 70 cents the new support? It kind of looks like it is. I know that we addressed a little bit of, a few levels that XRP could still come back down to, and I still believe that that is the case, right? I still think that we could see anywhere between 52 to 56 cents being tested again. But the question is, do we actually get that test? We have no idea, right? We are seeing unprecedented buying on XRP. I mean, this is insane to see how much volume there actually is. And remember what I said, right? 24-hour volume on XRP has been absolutely insane. In the last couple of days, we start to see XRP social activity moving rapidly as well. As we do see here, XRP flipped Ethereum in terms of social engagements, and we were slightly behind Bitcoin. Bitcoin had about 46,423, XRP had about 31,730. And when you see XRP social activity moved way up this week, over the last 10 minutes, it continues to show strength, with XRP having more social engagements than Ethereum, and USDT falling only behind Bitcoin. I'm telling you guys, going all the way back into 2017, 2018, and even previously before that, XRP was flipping Ethereum, and XRP did hold the #1 spot for a little bit of time. I'm not saying that we're going to, break out and see the #1 spot being retained again, but it wouldn't surprise me. Listen, anything is possible in this game. Anything is. I've talked about double digits on XRP. I've talked about triple digits. I see so many people in disbelief about that, saying there's no way that, XRP could hit those price targets. I want you guys to understand that anything is possible, especially once we mix in utility. We still have not seen major utility for XRP through institutions yet. When that goes fully live, it really is unimaginable on where XRP could be, going. But I also did talk about the trading volume. In fact, I made a short video. I also talked a little bit about it in videos previously. This was 2 days ago, July 14th. I said, just like that, XRP surpasses and flips Ethereum's 24-hour trading volume. The XRP community continues to push on. I strongly believe this move continues and is just the beginning for XRP. And yeah, it is, right? Here you have the trading volume. I mean, trading volume on XRP for the last 24 hours was sitting at about roughly $13 billion. Just to give you guys a little bit of a perspective, right? Back in 2017 and 2018, the trading volume for XRP at that time, I think it was right around $10 billion, and we were at an all-time high. We just seen a massive inflow of trading volume on XRP. I mean, this move here, look at this. 24-hour trading volume was sitting at roughly almost $800 million or so. All of a sudden, this thing spiked up to almost $10 billion. I mean, it was insane. And it ended the day off. So the amount that it ended off on was about like $14.2 billion. That is something insane. And today, you know, we're sitting at only $3 billion. I would argue that we're going to start to see that rising a little bit more. Like I said, the trades over here are insane. Almost 1 million trades in the past minute. I mean, it really is something special to see. Now, I also did talk a little bit about a few things happening around this XRP case, and I connected the dots with a few things, but I said, how crazy is the timeline for the Ripple case? And I mentioned this even in yesterday's video. 7 days before the FedNow launch, the same day BlackRock says crypto, in quotation marks, will transcend international currencies due to global demand. Fox headline, Fed looking into possible digital dollar with Ripple XRP logo behind it. Swift announces they are piloting instant payments across currency zones. All of this happening right around XRP being cleared as a currency, and the case is wrapping up. It's actually kind of wild, and we did see Anderson saying, I agree, it keeps messing with my head, how synchronized it seems. And yeah, you know, all of this is aligning perfectly. Listen, for the longest time, the XRP community was looked at as a complete joke, and everyone is wearing a tinfoil hat and all this, whatever, right? But listen, I don't believe in coincidences. I've talked a little bit about this in the space. You know, this space is crazy. It is wild. Things change rapidly, and they change overnight, right? Like, things can change so quick. This is why you always need to be prepared. One thing that I've been looking at is this train theory, right? Here we have Riz XRP's posting this image of the train, right? And here we have Rosie Rios, who is on the train now. Incredible work by the entire Ripple team, right? And this was once we seen the announcement of the lawsuit. Now, mind you, let's go back here to the Fed payments improvement. The Federal Reserve announced 57 organizations have completed formal testing and certification in advance of the FedNow service launch coming in late July, July 20th. Look at this. I mean, every single image has the train, okay? And we know that Rosie Rios was talking about the train leaving the station. And we know that the Ripple video under CBDCs and stablecoins on their website literally has the train as well. I know that this is me just talking a little bit about an image, and it kind of seems comical. But listen, after everything that we just recently seen with all of the connections in place, does it seem crazy to connect the dots like this around XRP? In my opinion, it does not. Maybe I'm crazy. Comment down below what you think. But as we do look at Volante working with the FedNow service, for an example, Volante is a crucial piece. And I've talked about Volante many times on this channel. Matthew Lin Y posted, Wells Fargo is an XRP enabled bank. Okay? Under that, we do see here, we are proud that every bank that is an investor is also a Volante customer. Look at all of these major players. Citi's even on here. Wells Fargo, Visa, Postpay, BNY Mellon, Wavecrest. Now, mind you, we go over here as well to another tweet by Matthew. Convera taps Temenos. Temenos is XRP enabled. Convera is also XRP enabled. To modernize payments infrastructure. Founded in 2021, US-based Convera was previously part of Western Union. Very interesting. And here we have Convera taps Temenos to modernize payments infrastructure. This was July 13th, 2023, right around the same time of, that's right, the announcement of XRP getting cleared. And we even do see that the company will deploy Temenos Payments Hub solution running in the Temenos cloud to replace its legacy systems and standardize its international commercial payments on a single platform, which Temenos says will allow for greater efficiencies and an improved customer service. They hope to double its payments volumes in the next 5 years and expand its payments rails. And they do talk a little bit about it on how it's offering access to 140 currencies and a financial network spanning 200 plus countries and territories. It also serves more than 30,000 customers ranging from small business owners to large financial institutions. Massive. Then also over here, you can see a few of the players tied to it. Now, going over here to this video that got posted by ISO 2022, let's do it. Ripple partner FedNow will accelerate RTP, real-time payment growth, dramatically. When you're in a FedNow environment, you will be able to interoperate with other countries' systems. And here we have introducing FedNow. The time for FedNow is now. Expected go live date is July 20th. And we do see they're talking a little bit more about this. It's a way to enable financial institutions and credit unions to facilitate instant payments for businesses and individuals, regardless of the institution's size or geographic location. The funny thing about this is that recently we start to see Ripple really advertising the idea of businesses and the major, credit unions and them utilizing crypto to streamline processes, unlock, trapped capital and stuff like that. We even do see that FedNow is streamlined and available that is configurable by the credit union, allowing institutions of all sizes to provide 24/7, 365 payments for their members. They also talk about access to the FedNow will be provided through the Federal Reserve's FedLine network, which serves more than 10,000 financial institutions and credit unions directly or through their agents. With the availability of FedNow, credit unions can implement instant payments with the confidence of the Federal Reserve behind them. Listen closely to this video real quick.
Briefly, real-time payments or instant payments have been around for quite some time. Actually, if you look at a timeline of when this all started globally, Japan started in 1973. And there's multiple countries from that point up until now that have signed up for faster payments. The United States is really one of the last major countries to sign up for this. But it's been around for over 40 years, over 50 countries. And as Mihail pointed out, FinAstra has been involved globally with all of these initiatives, implementing different faster payment schemes everywhere. I think one of the key points to try to take away from why you want to be involved in faster payments, I think this is going to accelerate growth dramatically. Once you're on a system within the United States in the FedNow environment, it will create interoperability between the countries, between cross-border systems. So I think there'll be great opportunity for everyone. And I like to say that it's not if, it's when people will go on. The expectation is that the FedNow service will eventually hit 100% adoption. It's slightly different than the real-time payment system that exists through the clearinghouse. And just as a quick education point, so the clearinghouse, for those of you who don't know, it's bank-owned by a number of banks, and it does provide real-time payment rails that exist now for 4 or 5 years. There's about a 61% adoption rate for that particular rail. I think ultimately people will have multiple rails. They won't have just one or the other. But FedNow will be universally adopted. And again, it's not if people will go on, it's when they will go on.
And I love to see the idea of him saying it's not, if people go on it, it's when they go on it. Yeah. When we look at FedNow, this is a new full system.
Briefly.
And all of these players like FinAstra, they are Ripple partners through the cloud. Remember, FedNow is all centered out on API, cloud technology, third-party players, public and private. I don't believe in coincidences in the space. Everything is aligning perfectly for Ripple. And I even said it in yesterday's video, or last night's video, if you will. And I was talking about some price targets of XRP where we can go to. As we do look at the future for XRP, this is one of those assets that is just so different. A lot of people will joke around and say, the XRP community is crazy. This is one of those assets that is completely different than everything out there. Why? Because it's being pioneered by a private company around payment technology, and it's proven to streamline and ultimately unlock efficiencies that you will not see in the traditional world. Ripple is changing the game. Ripple is already working with some very large players. I think for the last decade, everything that they have been doing has been leading us towards this point now. Things are about to change, and something huge is coming. And in my opinion, that something huge is the day where institutions are utilizing this asset. They will. It's not if they will. No, they will, because we already know that they want to. Bank of America wants to. JP Morgan even talked a little bit about how Ripple is going to have major adoption once this case is over. The case is over. What's coming next is going to change everything. And I strongly believe that with how much growth there is behind Ripple with XRP, and with how much demand there is around the retail sector, combine this with the institutional grade sector, XRP is poised for massive growth And I'm talking about value-wise, but also even adoption-wise. What we have seen in the last couple days around XRP's price, it's absolutely drops of water in a bucket. There's going to be a wave coming for this space where utility matters, and XRP is one of the only assets, it is the only asset, I should say, actually, that has 100% regulatory clarity. Throw Bitcoin out the window. Everyone thinks that Bitcoin's cleared. Imagine if they targeted Bitcoin tomorrow. Who are they hurting? They're not hurting themselves. No, because they would know that they're going after Bitcoin. They would have already have sold Bitcoin. They would hurt all of those people that got extremely wealthy off of Bitcoin for years and years and years. I mean, it would be perfectly planned if they went after Bitcoin. And I'm not saying that I want them to. No, I don't want them to. But I'm just saying everyone has been saying that, oh, Bitcoin's cleared. Bitcoin, it's 100% a commodity. Bitcoin's cleared. They could go after Bitcoin tomorrow. It's not in law. The only asset in the space that actually has 100% regulatory clarity is XRP. It's XRP. And again, like everything, I don't believe that this is just, oh, it's whatever. It's a coincidence. No. BlackRock literally goes live. I mean, it was the same exact day talking about how crypto, and he said that he couldn't say a specific asset. He was talking about Bitcoin, but we know that's not Bitcoin. Listen, we know that Bitcoin is not built for financial use cases, but he's talking about how it will transcend international currencies due to global demand. Listen, XRP already has global demand. I know that Bitcoin already has global demand, but imagine financial institutions utilizing XRP tomorrow. Could you imagine the difference in value that XRP would have compared to everything else in the space? I mean, XRP is the only asset, like I said, that has been pioneered for financial use cases the way that it has. It's the only asset that has 100% regulatory clarity. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking a little bit differently here, but I strongly believe that the future is utility. I strongly believe that once we see institutions utilizing these assets, and the reason why they will utilize these assets is because the efficiencies that are unlocked by utilizing them. For example, trapped capital, liquidity. Liquidity is a big key. And of course, like streamlining the entire process, digitizing their workflows, digitizing, payment flows. It's a huge game changer. So as we do look at this, I believe that the future is going to look very bright for XRP and those that are holding XRP and see the vision here. I'm very excited for the future. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because I'm more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are on this beautiful world. That's been Nick. Peace out, guys.